Okay, I just want to show you how to connect the trailer to the hitch with all the parts that we have here. Make sure it's done correctly, make sure there's no complications, or if you have questions, hopefully you can just look at the video. Once you have the hitch on itself, make sure the pin is in, so this is locked and secured into your trailer hitch. And then you've got the 6-pin electric plug-in system. Have that plugged in. When that's on, obviously you just back up to the hitch itself, hitch ball, and lower it down onto the ball. Once you're on the ball itself, make sure to lock it in place. I will have a pin provided for you, so you can just put a pin inside there and that's locked. So you're good to go with the hitch itself. And make sure to put your chains on. And there is a brake line. If you've got a brake system in your truck itself, the trailer will have brakes. And this is a brake line, meaning if your trailer disconnects somehow, it's going to lock up your brakes on your trailer so your trailer don't go down the road. So you just want to put that on your hitch with your hitch connections and you're good to go. So once you're locked in place, first thing you want to do is grab one of the equalizer bars. And how to put that in, you just put it right in the side and push it up until you hear a click. When you hear a click, it's locked into place and you're good to go. So you want to come over here and there's a pin. You pull this pin out, okay? And then you've got this bar right here. Take this bar, lower this little guy right here. And I usually go on the second link onto that the lower connection there. If you need more room, just raise the jack to get it to go higher. But you've got enough play there for the chain. Just take this little bar and then stick the pin back in and lock it in place. So your equalizer hitch is ready to go, except you need to do the other side, but I'm not going to do the other side right now. So that's good to go. Now we have the stabilizer hitch. This keeps your trailer from swaying when you're pulling it down the road if there's heavy winds, or even if there's not heavy winds, sometimes your trailer is going to go sway. This is going to stop that. It's basically just like a brake. It's a brake system. When you lock it into place, it'll be nice and tight so the trailer is not swaying. How you put this on, put that piece on right there like that. Pull this little pin out. And this piece goes right here. And then you want to put this pin back into place. Just like that, so it's locked in. There is another pin that goes right there. I gotta grab that. So here's that pin right there, and that gets locked into that side. So that's locked. And then you just crank this up. Keep your trailer and your truck in a straight line before you do this, and then just crank it up until it locks into place. And you want to crank it pretty tight until you can't really crank it too much anymore. Now it's going to go back and forth, which is fine, but this is locked into place, so it's not going to go back and forth. But it is like a brake, so when you turn, it will expand and contract when you're turning. I would recommend that when you get to the campground, you take this off and then you back up the trailer, otherwise you give too much pressure on this itself. You're going to hear some noise when you take some sharp turns because of this, but not a worry at all. So pretty simple. Now you're hooked up, you're ready to go. I'm going to show you real quick how to take this off, and you should be good to go. If you have any questions, call me anytime. Take this off. You uncrank this. Pull your pins. And so this is off. Pretty simple. And this here, same thing. Pull your pin. Put that on there. Yank it down. Pull your chain off. Now Now how this comes off is you have to bring this all the way towards the truck. When you bring it towards the truck, then it should just fall out. Just keep playing with it until it falls out. And then it's off. That's it. So if you're disconnecting your trailer from the truck when you're leaving the campground, same thing, just put your hitch down, raise it up. Obviously I didn't bring it up before we took off. Make sure that comes up. But other than that, pretty simple. If you have any questions, call me anytime. But that's how you connect the trailer and how you disconnect the trailer when you get to the campground. Thank you.